thing?
I already started.
All right.
Please tell me your name.
That's it.
Palestinian, baby. I'll get you one. I got you one.
Give me one too.
I got you two. I'll get you one. What size? Medium?
Medium is good.
I got you. Don't worry. You wanted to say Mo Mansi?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got you. What's up? My name is Mohammed Mansi.
Let me get it.
My name is Mohammed Mansi. People know me as Mo Mansi. I'm the first and only professional Palestinian wall ball or handball player. I'm in the GAA in Limerick, Ireland, playing at the O'Neill's World Handball Championships. This is my first time in Ireland. I'm having a great time. I'm here today playing for the state of Palestine. I want to raise awareness to what's going on, to try to help end the 74-year occupation, the genocide, the ethnic cleansing, and I know my influence is small. You know, the handball community is not that big, but if I can tell them the story of Palestine and be the voice for Palestine, it's my honor to do so. So I'm happy to be here, and you know, I got nobody to thank but God, my family, and you know, they gave me everything, and it's just an honor to be here in Ireland. You know, I'm having a great time, and I'm looking forward to performing, and of course, getting the gold is definitely the mission, is to get the gold. You know.
Man, I signed a waiver not to go political.
Oh yeah.
But this is important.
But you signed it, not me.
Yes, sir.
So I can say whatever I need to say. And he's right. This is very important. There are some things that are bigger than just our game. And you know, I have a great life. I have money. I have health. I have a great family. I have everything I could ask for and more. And it's all from God. And I don't, you know, it doesn't really come to my benefit other than like I know I'm doing the right thing. You know, in 20, 30, 40 years, because the truth always comes out. And when the truth comes out, and my kids ask me, hey dad, when this was happening, what were you doing? I could proudly tell my kids, hey, I stood up for these people. I fought for these people. I did everything in my power to give them a voice. Because I don't want to be on the wrong side of history. I don't care how much money I could make. The feeling of telling my descendants, my kids, that I didn't do the right thing, and then they have to live with that, and they have to carry that. You know, like anybody who's a descendant, for example, of a slave owner, you know, they carry that. You know, they carry that with them, and it's not something I want to pass to my descendants. You know, I want to put a good example for them. I want to fight for what's right, and I want to be on the right side of history. And I want this to end. You know, the Palestinians have been suffering. I can't open my Instagram without, you know, seeing this. And I recommend everyone watching, if you're on Instagram, follow Eye on Palestine. It'll show you raw footage, and it's graphic, but it's what's happening, guys. It's happening, and it's live. And you know, for us, we can just turn off our phone and get a little mental break. Because for me, the first 4 months, I was crying every single day, multiple times a day. I had nightmares of like something similar happening to me and my family. You know, imagine these Zionist Israeli settlers coming to your house, taking your home, killing you, threatening you every day. And then you look at the Gaza Strip, they're bombing. They destroyed 90% of the residency. Like imagine Queens. Imagine Queens. If you guys back home, you know what Queens is, and all the neighborhoods in Queens. All that's left in Queens is Bayside. That's it. All the housing is destroyed. Maybe they had 23 hospitals, 22 out of 23 destroyed. All these schools, universities destroyed. The water plants, the agriculture. You know, it's an ethnic cleansing, and you know, we need to raise awareness. And look, just because it's not happening to us today, doesn't mean it won't happen to us tomorrow. And when it does happen to you, you're gonna wish that somebody was speaking up for you. So you know, like, don't wait till that happens. Make sure that doesn't happen to anybody, and you raise your voice now. You know. So.
Where do you live now? Where do you live? Where are you at?
I live in Queens. I live in Flushing, Queens. I'm working in Astoria. I have a business. It's called Astoria Express Plates Inc. I do like D&B services, insurance. I'm on 4305 31st Avenue, Astoria, New York. So if you guys ever need anything with like, you don't want to go to the D&B and you want your plates registration in 15 minutes, you come to me, I take care of that. But yeah, I'm out in Queens, and it's a beautiful place. You know, growing up in Queens, I've been exposed to so many cultures. I know I could speak, you know, 5 languages and 6 voices. They're just like little things you learn by having that exposure, and I'm very grateful for that.
What languages do you speak?
I mean, when I said that, that's like a joke, you know, but I would say, you know, nearly fluent in Arabic, English, and Spanish. And you know, I know a little bit of Albanian, a little bit of Montenegrin, a little bit of Mandarin, like little things in different languages. And sometimes just knowing a few phrases, you meet somebody and you know phrase in their language, and that's it, you become friends.
Yes.
They know that you've been in that household. They know that you might know that culture, their way of thinking, and people appreciate that a lot. You know, when I see somebody that's not Middle Eastern, they're speaking Arabic, I get wowed. I'm like, wow, this is my favorite person now. I know that you went the extra length because you appreciate the culture. So, you know, I always say, you know, we're all humans. We're all humans, and living in Queens is a great example that we're all humans. You know, even your best friend is not exactly like you. We don't have to be exactly the same. You know, my best friend is not like me exactly, but I love him. He's a great person, and we're not exactly the same. But that shows that we don't all have to be exactly the same to love each other. You know, we don't have to look for all these little details. Oh, they believe in this and they believe in that. What does it matter? You know?
Speaking of belief, what does La ilaha illallah means?
La ilaha illallah means there's only one God, and that God is Allah. And then they usually finish it off with Muhammad Rasulullah, which is Muhammad is his last messenger. And Allah is just the translation of the word God. You know, there is no separate God that's called Allah. Allah is just the Arabic word for God. And since Islam came out of the Middle East, that's the language they spoke. If it came out of Central South America, they would say Dios, which means God. So they would say Dios instead. So if anybody who believes that Allah is a different God, it's not. It's the same God in the Abrahamic faith religions. You know, in Islam, they believe in Jesus. For us, Jesus is our vice president. His name comes up almost more than anybody's name in the whole Quran. And even the way Jesus prayed, he would go on the floor, he would bow. We try to follow his whole, his life. We try to follow how he lived, what he did. So Muslims are huge believers in Jesus. We believe Mary was a virgin. And some Muslims believe that Jesus is the Spirit of God because he had no father. You know, so anybody who didn't know that we believe in him, we believe in him. We love him. We are huge Jesus lovers, huge. I feel like there's this whole conception that when I tell people we believe in Jesus, they're very surprised. I was like, no, we love Jesus. We try to, you know, I'm Palestinian. Jesus was a Palestinian. You know, he grew up in Nazareth and Bethlehem. I wouldn't say he's a cousin, but maybe he was a long-distance neighbor. I don't know. But yeah,
It's possible. It's possible. Yes. Man, this is good to end here, but let's talk about the sport a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So, handball. You know, with there's another handball that exists. I believe that it's like a big soccer ball and they throw it in the net. So I'm always like cautious with how I describe the sport. It could be wall ball, it could be handball. You know, over here they're calling it wall ball, so we can stick with wall ball. It involves a small blue rubber ball. Hey bro, can I borrow that ball for a second? I just want to show them in an interview. It's a small ball like this. It's a spherical. Sometimes you do 1-on-1, 2-on-2s. You use every muscle in your body. It's a really good workout. Thanks, bro. And it involves split-second decisions. And just like any sport, it's like chess. If you take it to the level of chess, any sport can be like chess. So this as well, there's a lot of chess strategies. It's an emotional roller coaster. There's ups, there's downs. It's exciting. It's taken me so many places, man. I've been to so many countries and states. I've met so many friends, and like it's a great sport. It's one of the most entertaining sports, one of the most addicting sports. If you guys get into this, once you feel the ball leave your hand and you hit a kill shot, you know you hit the shot before it even happened. The adrenaline, the sensation, it comes through your fingers and it's addicting. These handball players are fanatics. They will throw their responsibilities away for this game. Not that that's always a good thing, but just to give you an example of the love and the passion is so strong for this game. Of course, if it was more professionalized, then that would be a norm. It would be okay. Just like if somebody is committing all their time to tennis and they're making money from tennis, nobody's gonna tell them don't do that. It's a profitable investment to make. So handball will get there one day, and the sport is growing, and the youth. There's so many kids here playing. It's fantastic, and there's definitely things that I've learned here that I want to bring back to the States to help grow the sport. And really, the youth is what we got to target. And you guys can tune in. Like, I would just search. If you want to find me on YouTube, search Mo Handball. You'll see different videos and different clips. Some wins, some losses. I'm out there, but it's a great sport, and you know, without the fans, without all the other players, like this, it doesn't make the sport. So, you know, we love you, we support, we appreciate everybody watching, everybody tuned in. It means a lot. And I definitely feel it when I'm on the court. I know I'm not alone. I know there's a lot of people cheering, and I don't want to let them down. You know?
Mo, please tell me in all the languages you know peace and love.
What's up?
Can you say peace and love for everybody in the languages that you know?
Okay, peace and love in English. Salam, you know, salam means peace. Hub means love. So, you know, salam and hub. Maybe it could be said better in a better sentence, but I just know the words, how to translate them. Peace and love. Amor is love in Spanish. Peace, I don't know how to say peace. I'm not sure, but those are the three ways I could say it. But you know, this, the you know, universal peace sign, and it's all love, brother. It's always all love. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate that, for sure.
A t-shirt for me.
Palestine, baby. Free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Would you give me a shirt?
I got you, bro. 100%. I'm going to get you a Mansi on me.
I'll wear it.
Appreciate that. Thank you, man.